Singaporeans are damn capable.
Dude,
We have nothing better to do with our lives but to care about other people.
Question: is privacy overrated on social media? Or should you stop and think before posting a very intimate story about yourself? Content creator Fauzi Aziz joins us as we discuss awkward social media stories and icks.
I would like to deal with my own problems on my own space. I don't think I need to put that on the internet to deal with it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't think
Some people need, no?
Content creator Fauzi Aziz is joining us today. Welcome to
Hey!
the show. Woo! We're going to talk about privacy in the social media age.
Overrated.
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 Okay, we're gonna get into
Okay.
that.
Straight
We're
into it,
gonna
like-
Okay.
get into that.
Okay, I first
Set the tone.
set the tone. I was just gonna ask, how long has everyone been creating content on social media for, and what kind of content you guys make, just so the audience knows. Or do you not see yourself as a content creator?
I do, but I think it's so hard to answer that question because I started in social media
Mhm.
when it came out, right? And
Okay.
like I'm talking about the Facebooks, the MySpace, the
Hello, friends.
the
MySpace.
Snapchat.
Wait,
Oh, I'm
wait,
telling everybody how old I am now.
I'm not sure how old you are. Friendster.
Yeah.
You're on Friendster. You don't have no idea what Friendster
ICQ.
is.
Have lah.
Hey,
ICQ.
I'm 37 this year already.
thank you.
Yeah, so I'm
Thank you.
that generation.
Thank you.
What's the ICQ thing? Oh, is it?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
You have no idea what
Yes,
that
no
is.
idea.
Never mind.
Fake
Uh,
laughter.
Right.
So I started there, but I feel like at that time you're just kind of posting your life and like random things in your day and your food, and like there's no direction to it. It's really
Okay.
just like stupid anything.
Okay.
But maybe it became more intentional once I started having a media career, and I
Okay.
was like, okay, now I need to put a little bit more thought into what I'm putting out, because there is a personal life and I don't want to show like my grandma's birthday or my mom's whatever, like
Yeah.
there's certain things that I want to show people, which maybe is about my career, my outward persona, and then there's other things that I want to maybe just keep in the group chats,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
WhatsApp group chats.
Okay.
So I think intentional content creation would probably be like six, 7
It is
years
a
ago?
freaking long answer just for a simple question.
Six,
I have to
7
say.
years ago.
Okay, how many? Hey,
Go on,
Hey,
on, go
I'm
on.
why
cutting
so
that-
long
I'm
answer?
cutting that part out.
Similarly, like for me,
Mm.
I started when it first came out. We were posting random things back when Instagram. You basically posted square images. You
When Instagram was fun,
yeah,
yeah.
pretty much. You posted square images. You put on a filter
Love
and
you
a
must
frame.
have, must have
Must
filter.
have a frame
Must
as
have.
well. So that was the time when
And
I
only
started.
square, can only do square.
Only square and random things. You posted random things. But after that, when I started my career in digital publishing, some 10 years ago, a lot of the content I produced was for a company. And then because of that, a byproduct of that, I started having to create content for my own platform. And I would say if it's for my own platform as a job in that sense, I would say around 7, 8 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And JK, yours is a bit of a unique situation because you started out as a DJ,
Yes.
and then you
By right, still am.
and you still
Yeah.
are, but you kind of moved more into social media.
So I had to do Facebook, but I didn't take it seriously. That's the
Yeah.
that's my problem. That's one of the regrets in life. Like, yeah, let's focus on radio. But then everyone else was focusing on social media, and I only by right seriously started it honestly 4 years ago.
Okay.
But you're
Yeah.
really good
TikTok.
at it. I feel
Yeah,
like
but-
your
So
stuff
it took a while, but I only started 4 years
Doesn't
ago.
matter.
Can you imagine if I started 16 years ago?
doesn't matter.
So when you guys first started posting, like, were there some sort of hard and fast rules of like, this is a no, and I will never post this? Like you told yourself that like I'm never gonna post like this certain person in my life or like maybe my relationship.
Okay, I know we're talking about privacy, right?
Yeah.
And I said earlier that it's overrated. but
Yeah.
Let me give you an example.
Okay.
So I have this neighbor, next door neighbor. We're good friends. And the wife has this, like basically she started when she moved to the flat. So
Okay.
it's about living life in the flat,
Okay.
having a kid and all
Oh.
that. And every time she posts her husband's face,
Oh.
there's a random
Okay,
emoji
yeah,
on the
yeah,
husband's
yeah,
face
yes.
because the husband wants privacy.
Yeah.
Then I went to ask her and I said, who the is this random 30-year-old Chinese guy who would care about his face? And then I'm just thinking about, but I realize some people find it that they don't want people to know who they are and what they do and what they live. and like,
Wait, you don't think that's valid?
like okay, let's say he puts his face there.
Yeah.
Who's gonna go to and find out who he is and then come? What are they gonna do?
Her
Like,
followers. Like, let's say she gets a lot of followers, right?
Right.
Then they'll start like looking at his profile and then they look at what job he does. So maybe he doesn't want to be associated with like
yeah, like
the social media stuff.
It's not that difficult to find out in
Yeah.
this day.
Really?
yeah.
If you know the person, right, it's definitely easy to find who she's married to.
For me, I think a big no-no is never air your dirty laundry.
Yes.
I would never
Yes.
talk about
Yes.
like domestic arguments or anything like that.
Ooh, okay.
But
Yes.
I know of some people like that's their whole shtick, right?
Yeah.
Like they talk about the grievances or they like slam their husbands online. Like I would never.
Yeah.
Like, and that was just like a rule that we had from the beginning of like, look, you can do whatever you want
Yeah.
online and like have the attention be on you, totally fine, but just don't bring me in.
Don't
like
bring-
like
Right.
yeah, which I think is fair. So me and my husband both do that. Like
Don't complain about your spouses or whatever, although sometimes they do. Don't complain about your clients and businesses and work on social media when
Why
everyone
would
can
you
see.
do
Yeah,
that?
I feel
Why
like-
would you
like
do that?
airing-
such a stupid.
airing dirty
There's a few people.
laundry.
There's a lot of people do that.
and your
Yeah.
digital footprint will always come back to
Yes.
haunt you at
Yeah.
some point.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Like the internet is crazy, man. They can dig up things on you and be like, remember 5 years ago you put out this tweet about blah blah blah, you know?
Yeah.
And you gotta own it at that point. You gotta be like, sorry.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's very interesting because if you open TikTok now, right, basically content's feeding the feed is basically like feud content.
Yes.
People like
Mm.
I just opened my TikTok today, there'll be someone who's like fighting with another person because
Yeah,
one
yeah.
person blocked somebody and then they
Yeah.
found out that they blocked each other.
I just saw a video of this woman dumping her husband in the car and dropping him off at his like the person he's been having an affair with, like
Oh yes,
with,
I
with the
remember.
kid in the
Really?
car.
Wow.
But we've talked about this. So like last time in our previous season, if you haven't watched the episode, go watch the episode. We brought in a psychologist where we basically talked about how people will cry on camera or air dirty
Oh.
laundry
Mhm.
for attention.
Mhm.
But is it like does it lead to some sort of deeper problem essentially?
I think it's very intentional.
Mm.
When you're posting this thing, it's not as simple as you record and post. You definitely have had to think about like, should I have posted this? You know,
What angle? Like,
correct.
Right, how many
correct.
years?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, bring in all the different like examples. For example, most contemporary example is the girl on the airplane.
Mm.
The girl
Oh.
who was pinky finger
Can I
screaming.
can I just say
Yes,
that
please.
one video that she had, right? Like she posted and she got like 100,000
Correct.
followers from that.
Correct.
From one video.
Exactly.
That pisses me off, man.
Exactly.
How much work us guys have to do? We have to skew it, telling storyboard all. And she just 100,000. That's like that.
Correct.
Wait, she's the one who was on the London to Singapore flight, right?
Okay,
She's
like
scared of
That
a
turbulence.
lot
Trauma,
more
the trauma
stories
one.
came out from that one
Okay.
video.
Right.
But the point is, she obviously, it was very
She
intentional.
set the camera.
She not only set the camera, she had to edit that
Mm-hmm.
video. And obviously left the fun parts or the more dramatic parts in it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's very
yeah.
intentional.
Yeah.
There is a point, that is the point to get views
Yeah.
and get clicks. And
Mhm.
that is kind of how social media has changed,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think when we started, right, everything was curated.
Yeah.
The idea was curation. You wanted a very nice, peaceful, beautiful image.
Your feet must look nice,
Correct,
very
correct.
cohesive.
But the curation today is very, how to say, curated to draw drama.
Yeah.
To get people to talk, to click, to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also this
To
element of
share.
relatability. Like,
Ah.
you want to be as
Hmm.
raw and as, but it obviously you know that there's a lot of production behind
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But you want it to appear as relatable and as raw and candid as possible. Like that's also like I feel like people are.
I
doing
mean,
that.
relatability is one of those words, right? I find so challenging to grapple with
Mm.
because relatability is you can fake relatability.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
sense that you are artificially curating what you think people want to see.
Yeah.
And is that truly genuine?
So are there any things that you like
Mm.
die will not post?
It was never an intentional thought
Okay.
about like I'm not gonna post about these things and here and there. But I think over the years, I think different things have happened
Mm.
that have made me kind of like, okay, pull back a little bit.
Mm.
For example, I think when it comes to my family and my nieces and nephews, I'm a little bit more cautious about posting them because, especially for my nieces and nephews, they're not at the age where they can consent to being on camera, for example. So I'm very cautious about that. And also like things like personal life things lah. I don't think everybody needs to know everything about me lah.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm going through a breakup, I don't think you need to know lah.
Yeah.
I know some people would love to post about their breakups, but that's just not me.
Yeah.
And I think I would like to deal with my own problems on my own space. I don't think I need to put that on the internet
Mm.
to deal with it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think
But some people need, no?
yeah lah.
some people
No,
need-
but it's
yeah.
also like a sign of the generation,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
When we were growing up, I think a lot of the problems we dealt with, we had to deal with it ourselves, or we had to learn how to deal with ourselves.
There's this woman.
Ah.
I'm not seen, I'm sure you've seen her on
Which
TikTok.
one? She crying about her family.
No. She goes on
Which
like
one? So many.
Yeah.
The one that's crying about being left out from her family trip lah. You never see?
No.
Alamak, you guys are not updated.
Like
lah.
that also want to
Honestly,
Why
cry.
you never invite her?
I'm really
Wow.
yeah.
This wow, guys.
Like
you
that
watch,
also
ah.
can.
Give us the what is the gist? What is the
The
gist?
TLDR is that she basically put a camera in front of her and started crying about how her family has excluded her from a family trip, and then there's a whole ass.
But why?
2 to
Chinese,
3
Malay,
minute-
Indian? What kind of girl?
Chinese.
Why?
Why? Because I think the family says. I think it's much deeper than that, lah. Because the family says that they're not comfortable with her being there during the trip because of previous things she's probably posted online.
Oh.
See, it does affect in a way,
Yeah,
lah.
it does. I'm
Related,
sure it does.
related.
So also, I'm going to say, not that woman, but another woman who films herself on first dates.
Oh
you know,
yes!
like, I can't imagine you go on a date with her and got camera all everywhere.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
you don't know the.
I've seen
Girl,
this.
this
I've
auntie.
There's
seen
so
this.
much I want to get. Oh, I want to watch all of this. She films herself.
That's privacy right
She
there.
documents every single
Does she film the guy?
No.
Oh, it's just like
It's
it's just
her,
her.
But she can see sometimes the guy's hand
Can
or what.
see
lah.
lah.
Yeah, not face lah.
But she will give a rating to the
That-
dates.
Yeah, like what the?
That is insane.
Yeah.
But people will watch this.
Of course.
Like, you know,
lah.
like we'll complain about it, but people will watch
Yeah.
it and there's like a market for it.
Because Singaporeans are damn capable.
Dude,
We have nothing better to do with our lives but to care about other people.
we have to
Right,
live
right.
through other people.
I like that line.
Same as like relationships. Like when I see people posting about their
Mm.
relationships, like every single milestone or every little thing in the relationship, I don't like it. Because there's some things in a relationship that you do not have to share.
Same.
It's like, oh,
Yep.
we had a fight about this, or like, you know, we broke up but we got back together, or like things like I get so icked out when it's like videos of them kissing or like, you know, doing like but EDA things. It's like, you know, that they set up the camera,
why.
went to sit on the sofa, and then they started making out. It's like, and then y'all went and edited the
It's
video.
our 9th monthsary.
It's so funny. I was literally having this conversation with someone about couple content.
Mm.
Right? Because their entire shtick is
Yeah.
their couple, right?
Mhm.
What happens if you break up?
Yeah.
Or do you just continue being together
Oh my god.
for the sake of the content?
Yeah.
I mean, there are again contemporary examples.
Yeah.
For example, you know, when you are creating content together as a couple,
Yeah.
and then when things like your BTO gets involved, then
Yeah.
what happens? Do
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to stay married
Yeah.
just for the sake of the BTO?
Do you feel like your audiences expect you to share a lot of your personal content?
A lot of people ask me to post my kids more, you know. But I only put it on Insta stories. I don't
Okay.
post it on. Even I was having another influencer next door for an interview, and she was telling me, "You post more kids. You see, kids are always do very well, one, you know."
Ah.
But then I don't know, man. I feel it cringe lah. Sometimes I feel cringe. But that's what Singaporeans like, you know.
Correct.
They like cringy. Like I don't know why.
You post your son quite a bit,
Not.
but not that. Not
Insta
that.
stories, okay, right?
Yeah,
stories.
Insta
is
stories.
fine.
Why? Actually, can you
Yeah, is
tell
there a
me
difference?
the...
Yeah.
I feel like because it's only going to be up for 24 hours.
And more friends
It's
watching.
probably just like a thing we're doing today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we're going for a buffet, and then
I
I'll
see.
put him in my Insta stories. But if it's for the feed, then there's usually a lot more thought behind it because I
I
know it's gonna
see.
permanently
Yeah.
be there.
Right.
That's either where people, like, I don't know, if people wanna look up stuff about me for a particular role. Say
Mm.
say maybe somebody has me in mind for a character. They're gonna go to my Instagram and see what I'm about.
Mm.
If they go to the story, they'll see my son. But at least if my main feed is just about my
Nice,
work,
that's right.
then that's it. You
Yeah.
know, I
Okay.
feel like, I don't know.
No, it's a very interesting
that's
thing
very- yeah.
because right, this shows our age.
Mm.
You know why? Because right, the younger generation treat their feed right as their Insta story feed.
Correct.
So whatever they film, like they just post,
Yes.
post.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. They never think about
Yes.
it. So for us to have
We
that
curate
thought,
more.
Yes.
yeah, actually, I've been grappling with understanding whether I should unlearn that.
Mm.
Whether I should unlearn the idea of curating things. Do people care if I curate stuff, or people just want random shit on your feed?
I think it depends what you want your audience to see.
Okay.
How much you want someone to be involved in what capacity of your life, because we all have different facets of
Correct,
our life,
correct.
right?
Mm.
Maybe there's some things that we really don't want to talk about, like
Yeah.
for whatever reason, maybe things we haven't fully come to terms with. We're not going to talk about that, let alone put it on our feed for people to like poke holes at it,
Yeah.
right? So I think maybe I'm not ready. Maybe
Mm.
I'm not ready for people to have opinions about my child, because I probably would react very badly to
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Very
great.
fair.
But yeah, I think that also just goes back to the whole like relatability, right?
Mm.
It's like you're posting so much content, like every single facet of your life, because you want to be relatable.
Mm.
So do you feel like to be successful in social media, there needs to be that sense of no privacy? You know what I mean? Like you have to keep posting things to stay relevant.
Yes.
Like it's
I would
continuously
say
posting.
yes. Yeah, I would say yes.
But that's something you can keep private. Like I don't post the dumb things my wife does every day. There's some things you can keep private.
No, but I think she's
Yeah.
talking about the consistency. Like
Oh.
you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
and I mean people say it all the time, content is king. You
Mm.
just have to keep churning out content,
Right.
whether it's curated,
Oh, yeah lah,
not
yeah lah.
curated, doesn't matter. You just have to consistently put out stuff so that your audience can get
Feels
hooked to the
engaged.
fact that every day there's gonna be something
Yeah.
new.
That's what my manager said. So the Gen Zs, I mean, you will know, you will follow them. A lot of them are always talking to camera, posting,
Yeah.
like what you just said. They post everything and everything.
Mm.
And that's how they grow. People say, oh, it's so like natural and all that. But that's not say ours, but I've never really
Scripted,
seen
is it?
some of our older ones like me are more curated,
Yeah.
and they might not worth a follow because we're not ourselves. Maybe they
Mm.
think. So that's the next. That's what our manager said. My manager said that's the next level. I need to be myself more.
Do you
show my face.
feel
Ah.
I think
Yeah.
I think some people also say pick a niche and then stick with it.
Yeah.
Do
Mm.
you do that, or is your social media just anything?
Wow, I just post whatever I feel like and whatever I'm interested in at that point of time. Lah.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't think about it too much where I would say, oh, I'm just going to post
Only stuff.
travel,
Okay.
only anything. But also for me, I also do feel like I'm already at the end of my journey lah.
Hmm.
Because I am very hyper aware that this social media career, right, has an expiry date.
Mm.
And it is becoming apparent for me more and more. And I am okay with, kind of like wrapping it up and then moving on to my next phase in life.
Mm.
Yeah, so I think it is because of the nature of the industry, right? Things change so quickly. More and more people are coming into the industry. And of course, when it comes to marketing, and I came from a marketing background, you're looking at the next big thing. And obviously, unless you are, like super good at what you do, people will move on. Or
Mm.
clients and companies will move on.
Right.
Especially for me who is making this my bread and butter.
Yeah.
It is challenging, and you definitely see the transition in which maybe you're not getting as many jobs. I was talking about this also another day where you can see like, wow, you pitch for so many campaigns and then you realize you didn't get the campaign, but
So-
maybe 3, 4, 5 younger influencers are posting about the same campaign.
Right.
So it's very clear because it's very apparent. You don't get, like, when you're applying for a job, right? If you don't get it, you won't know who got it.
Mm.
But this time you can see.
Heart pain, that one heart pain.
Heart pain,
Heart
pain.
But then what to do?
Because you know what the budget was. So
Yeah lah. Maybe I'm too expensive, for example.
That is like you should be having a niche, right? Like isn't that like what social media like gurus tell you? Because in terms of like
Mm.
financials and
Yep.
marketing and getting sponsors or endorsements or whatever, if you have a niche that's like
Mine's family friendly.
oh
I mean, for
yeah,
the,
so you go for like events or like
events.
restaurants, like
like
isn't
mine.
that
Oh my
how-
god, I'm going for Minecraft thing tomorrow.
isn't that how
Oh,
you like
I know which one it is.
Yeah.
make your money through having a niche?
Yes and no. in the sense that if you don't have a personality, then find a niche.
I
Straightforward. No, I'm being
I was just about to
straight
say.
up.
Yeah.
If you have no personality,
okay.
the niche is where you're gonna
You have
be
to.
at.
You
Yeah.
have
But you see, like for example, like recently I received invites for beauty events. What the I'm not going for a beauty event.
That means
Like-
is the PR agency sucks at
Like-
their job.
like-
Let's talk about that.
Maybe they're trying to tell you something.
Right? But there's no fit. So I don't know why they would send me
Yeah, that
stuff.
means they're doing
yeah.
bad. They're bad at their job. That's all. Full stop. And
They're just
again,
trying to get everyone to come lah.
no,
Yeah.
it's like a KPI thing.
Right.
I mean, I came from that background. You are definitely right. I know of brands, right? They're just there to hit KPI.
Mm.
The more people come, the better. I don't care who I invite.
Yeah.
The numbers say like maybe 100 people came.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't care if like 90% of them do not relevant,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they
yeah,
came
yeah.
for the free shit
Ah.
KPI.
Actually, that's so true. I feel like I follow some people for their character.
Mm.
And I just want to watch them in different situations.
But easy to be cancelled. Personalities get cancelled very easily. But they grow fast also. But get cancelled very easily.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, because they'll say
They say
something
anything and
abrasive.
everything. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay, which kind of leads me to my next question. That like we've seen instances of like celebrities or content creators who, that like what they've said maybe 10 years before
Kevin
gets
Hart.
dug
Kevin
up,
Hart.
Kevin Hart.
right?
Yeah.
And
poor guy.
then it's like then it's talked about, and then they become cancelled. What would you do in that scenario
Oh, chalat, yeah.
if that ever happened?
I've actually deleted my Twitter already and I blocked
Like
my
let's say, like
Yeah, I've done
obviously
that.
it's like
Yeah.
maybe it's something from like I don't know that you put on Facebook that maybe in this context it's like okay
You gotta write it out. Like, it happened to me before, but I gotta write it out.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
what did you do?
You have to write it out. You have to write it out.
Write
it will
it
die
out.
down. It will die down.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. you
But did
always
you
die
have
down.
to do like an apology?
No, I didn't. My boss
That's a
asked me-
whole other thing.
Yeah.
Like an apology.
Have you all
thing.
ever been caught in a scandal or anything controversial?
I have lah.
You have.
But to me, it's like to me, it's nothing much. I want to leave the
It's just
video
another
out.
Tuesday.
Yeah, but then my boss said remove it. That's why I removed it. And it really died down after
Ah.
2 weeks or 1 week. Yeah.
Have you, Trevor?
Mine was quite instant though. I was doing radio and I ended up swearing on air.
Oh,
Oh.
Singapore.
Philippines.
Okay lah.
Oh,
It's
and-
okay lah.
And I didn't even
Yeah,
realize it.
yeah.
I didn't even realize it till I got a call.
What do you say?
Like we went on a commercial break and then I got a call from my station manager, Kala, and I was like, yeah, and he goes, do you know what you said just now? And I was like, no, what?
English or Tagalog?
No, I said it in English.
Right.
I think I just got too caught up and I said luckily it was just SHIT.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not the
That's
other
fine.
one. Yeah. But I was also very new at the station.
Fair.
Yeah, right. And he was like, our sponsors are listening because their ads are coming up in the commercial
Right.
after this, so it doesn't look good. So I just wanted to flag it and all that. And here I am, my heart is like, I'm gonna get fired. And like this is it, this is the end.
Yeah.
And then I came back from the commercial break and I was like, okay, everyone, I'm so sorry. I really need to like apologize for this, blah, blah, blah. And then I just tried to retract it very quickly. But I think that was my one and only situation of being caught in a. But at least it was instant.
Yeah.
It's not something that I can imagine.
And then it dies down in the day.
Yeah, but I
throughout
feel
the
like
day.
having something from your past come up, I feel like that's a lot scarier. I feel like to
Right.
put out that fire takes a lot more work. I think.
You think so? I would think that it's easier because you can just say, guys, I said this like 10 years ago. Sorry, lol. Right?
But don't-
Versus like something you said yesterday where you're like, oh,
No, but people are not forgiving sometimes.
Yeah,
They will be like, they want to pitchfork.
Yeah,
Singapore like to get a
yeah.
pitchfork up,
Yeah, it's really like burn the witch type
Yeah.
thing.
But after
Yeah.
2 weeks, they forget.
yeah.
ooh.
No, because they'll move on to the
Yeah.
next the next thing. Everyone is gonna get offended about something.
Something for sure.
Like, yeah, it could be like, oh, maybe like she wore this or like whatever. I'm so offended. Like,
For sure.
what,
And-
you're gonna apologize to everyone?
And people want to hate on you. Sometimes people just want to hate on you because they don't like you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would like anything you say, they would take it out of context and be like, "Wow, I can't believe you have
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
opinion."
yeah, yeah.
you
So
know?
someone commented on my video that day.
Why?
Why your food always nice one? Then I'm like, so like
oh,
trying to say
because
that.
you don't say anything like,
No, but
critiquing.
sometimes I always have balance a bit, but that's not the
Mhm.
point. I went to put there. The name of the page is good food, not bad food. It's like seriously, like my I don't.
Yeah. Okay. But again, that reveals it, right? That people, I mean, in our mind, right? Why would I bother posting about bad food?
mm,
Like, in
But
my
nega-
mind,
but negative people do
but
it lah.
people like
Negative,
it.
yeah.
But there are people who will like this because again, in my editorial background, if it's bad, right? Why would I even spend
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hours
Mm.
writing about?
Why would I
bad
put it
food,
on
lah?
my page?
Correct. Why would I? I'm just gonna recommend good things.
Mm.
But in today's context, on other people's things is what people want to hear lah.
Recently, I did this video for this Hong Kong restaurant, and I never charge for food reviews
Okay.
or food videos. Right? So I know this person, so I went there, I did video, I say what is good, I say what can be improved. Most of the times I'll say what can be improved.
Yeah.
He told me this other creator charged $3,000 for a food review.
Wow.
I mean, I know there's a normal market rate.
That's my
yeah.
yeah.
But what the man? Like,
Are you jealous?
no. Number one, I am. But number two, okay, I don't charge for weddings and I don't charge for food videos that I do.
You don't charge for weddings?
Yeah, I don't. But I only host for my friends. 'Cause
Oh,
I don't.
host.
Yeah, host.
Review.
Hi guys, today I'm going to this person's wedding.
No.
Get
No,
ready with
I
me.
thought-
Talking
No.
about reviews, so
No,
suddenly
I
I
thought-
thought you like
no.
review weddings.
No,
That
I
is
thought-
so fun though.
Wait,
I thought
guys,
you
can
say-
someone start doing
Yeah,
that?
you crash
No.
people's weddings and you review them.
That's a new niche.
Your deco very tacky.
hosting wedding. Let me talk about privacy. So something that I was so close to sharing, but I realized maybe I shouldn't.
Yep.
My son started what's it called? No, weighted assessment this year.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
which is like their common test,
Yeah.
P3, right?
Yeah.
And every day for the past 2 months, the mother's teaching my son. And every day is the same scenario. Is her frustrated, him writing with tears, both eyes dropping on the paper. I'm like, this will be great. This was like 1 million views.
Amazing fun.
But it's like, I'm not gonna do that. I didn't even post on Insta story. I can show you later.
But now you tell already
Yeah.
everybody.
No lah, but
Oh, but you haven't
I never post.
posted
I never
it.
post.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, I keep it for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one also where he's been doing a lot of horrible stuff. And then his mom made him write this
Like-
this note, like
Like
things
punishment.
like punishment and like 10 things. And then after that, he helped and she took a photo. I thought it would be a great freaking
Okay, wait.
post.
So can I ask?
but I didn't post it.
Yeah, but why? So
Because
like,
I
what
don't
is
want him
going
to look
through your
stupid. Like I don't want him to look stupid on social media because you look stupid. And I don't want him to go back and like, oh, this papa posted a stupid
Yeah,
photo.
No,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I mean you have to think about it also. He's young now, but
Yeah.
one day he's gonna
He'll
be
grow
applying for a
older.
job.
Yeah.
He's gonna get married and all that. And someone could find these things.
So I censor myself nowadays. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
I've grown up a bit. Yes. Because when they were younger, I post everything.
Okay, like if like last
Yeah.
time when they're younger, cannot tell whether they look like this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
different, right? Different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But actually, this is a good conversation point about younger creators,
Mm.
right? They're posting so much about this.
Oh,
What they don't realize is that in the future, when this career is no longer for them, right,
Mm.
and they're looking for a proper job, your employers can find,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been at a point where I'm looking at people's socials and their presence before I make a decision whether I want to hire them. Because it is very important. And I think that is the struggle now. I don't think they realize how much that in the future, when they're looking for a job, this might come back to bite them in the ass.
Yeah.
If you guys could
now,
have a digital detox
Ah.
for a week and your job wouldn't be affected, would you?
Yes,
Yeah.
easy.
hey, I have a dream.
I have
Why?
a dream.
Like I want to leave my phone at home and I go on a weekend trip.
Do it.
Yeah.
I want to do
What's
that.
stopping you?
Yeah.
Scared lah. What if I need to do work and video?
No, you
What if on the holiday something interesting happens? I can't film it. Ah,
no, you can film it, but you don't post it. It's just for your own memory.
I want to leave the phone at home.
Okay, then just do it.
Is that an occupational hazard for you?
Yes,
Because, like
it
every
is.
time you go
It is.
overseas and like you're supposed to be relaxing, but you're like, this could be
Yes.
No, but I'm very intentional about my trips.
okay.
If it's for work, it is for work. But if it's a holiday, right, I don't post things.
No, but you see, when you makan something delicious, like, oh, no, must share.
No,
lah.
but
It's like, oh my god, in the hotel, oh my god, never. Oh, you see something funny? Oh my god, I gotta film this. Like
yeah, yes.
job hazard.
I get it.
Yeah.
But I cannot. I think there is a line that I draw
Mm.
because sometimes, right, it really distracts you from being around the people you're spending time with.
My wife is reading her ebook anyway. She's not talking
Okay,
to
so
me.
then
That's
this
you.
is the conversation you need to have your therapist.
Yeah. That's different, right? Like, yeah, for your own sanity, I guess you
Yeah.
need to draw that line between like this is content, this is work,
Mm.
versus like this is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's so funny. It's got. I think why I realized it is right. Whenever I'm on a trip with friends who are non-content creators,
Mm.
they are the first ones to always offer to help me take pictures. Then in my mind, it's like actually I don't really need this lah. I'm spending time with you. I am enjoying your company. I'm enjoying the holiday. I don't need photos.
I'm
to
the opposite. I
document
take
it.
picture for them.
I mean, no, I
You
also
know the
take pictures for
angles.
them,
I always say-
and I will offer, but it's
Mm.
kind of like not for me. I don't need it for me, right?
Mm.
It is for them if they want something to
Mm.
remember it by. I feel like because of my job, this has become a bit like the lines are blurred, and
Mm.
I would prefer for it to be separate.
I'm very like that also,
Mm.
you know. And then a lot of people are always like, so wasted. You're already
Yeah.
over there. Why you never take content? And I'm like, I'm not even thinking about
Yeah,
it, you know.
exactly.
I just go through my phone and I'm like, oh, there's such nice holiday photos. And they're like, dude, there's so many opportunities that you
Yeah.
could have like created content. And I'm like, I really wouldn't have wanted to. I feel
Yeah.
like that might have ruined the trip for me.
Yes.
Thank you so
Wow.
much, Fauzi, for
Hey,
joining
all
us.
good. Thank you. For
If we
having
don't see him online, it's probably because he's in the Caribbean on a.
I'm going to
digital-
Europe
Oh,
in a
what-
couple of weeks.
okay,
That's the
okay.
worst time to visit the
Ah.
summer. Summer's the
I
worst.
love summer.
So
Is this
crowded.
your digital detox or are you?
Yes,
will you
yes,
be-
yes.
Okay,
I'm going to
okay,
be on
amazing.
a cruise all the
Oi.
way from Athens to Italy.
Okay, don't
Oh.
disturb
Wow,
him.
is it? Wait, is
Okay,
it?
it's
It's
not-
not,
no
don't need to
DN.
disturb because no internet.
Is
on
it? Is it Royal Caribbean? It's not Royal
No,
Caribbean.
It's
Oh.
a Virgin Atlantic cruise.
Wow.
Enjoy
I'm
the
gonna-
No virgins on board.
Love.
Is it Virgin? no. Is it Virgin Atlantic? What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why your face like that? That was funny. Come on, shut your face.
And with that,
Yeah.
thank you so much again, Fauzi, for joining us on the show. This was the Situation Report. We will see you guys on the next episode.
Privacy is over.
Bye bye.